November Alpha 3 Papa.
November Alpha 3 Papa, is that a Roger?
Yeah, that's a Roger. I may want to check another radio, but right now I'm on an Elecraft KX3, driving a Elecraft KPXA 100 and a Tokyo High Power HL450B to an end-fed wire running about 400 watts. But I have a brand new ICOM 9700. I think I got it set up pretty well, but I might like to check that one besides this radio here. I think this radio here is doing all right, though. Over.
Well, it looks like it could stand a little fattening if you would to bring up your ALC meter and adjust your mic gain to where the ALC meter is running mid-scale to 2/3. That would be exactly where you should be running, Roger.
Okay, well, right now it's pretty well up there. It's all the way up to the top of the ALC meter, I believe, over.
Right. Well, you don't want to be in the red, but you do want to run it mid-scale to 2/3. You should have a marking. You know, I'm assuming you're using a multimeter, and the meter is marked for the different things that it reads. And on the ALC scale, you should be a mid-scale to 2/3. Roger.
Okay, I would actually have to bring my mic gain down to get up, because right now I'm on full scale on the ALC. Over.
All right, are you running your compressor? You should be running that compressor at about a 3 out of 10, 30 out of 100.
Okay, now the compressor is running about, looks like about 40 out of 100 on the scale. Over.
Roger. Usually a rule of thumb is 30, because you don't ever want to hear it working. And 30 is just, it's just a token amount that it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to be, 20 dB suck up, where you hear things between words and all that. I have found 3 out of 10, 30 out of 100 to be a good range. You could do 4, it's up to you, but like I say, 3 is what I would recommend normally, Roger.
Okay, what I did, I turned it down to 3. It's 3 out of 10 right now.
Roger that. Then go back and look at your ALC, and you want to adjust your ALC by mic gain to where you're running mid-scale to 2/3, and you're really looking at that area, the sweet spot between mid-scale and 2/3. Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Well, right now, let's see here. There is I don't know if this Elecraft ALC meter works that well. Because right now, I turned my mic gain way down. I think it's too far down. Showing half scale way down here, but I know that's not right. Over.
Yeah, I think you could come up a little bit. What's your mic gain?
Well, on the Elecraft, it goes from, let me see here. It goes from a maximum of 80. So, right there, I'm at 45 out of 80 right now. Over.
And what's your ALC meter showing?
It's showing, it's bouncing almost up to the top of the end of the ALC meter right now.
Yeah, you might not want to run it that hot. Usually, the thing is that when you adjust, folks sometimes don't understand, but when you adjust that ALC meter, you adjust it by speaking normally into the microphone. You're not in it to say, hey, one, or like that. You just want that meter to show what you're doing normally, so you would just speak into the microphone like you normally do. Disregard thinking about your setting a level. Just speak into the microphone normally, and just have your hand on the gain control, and just put that meter, the needle on the meter at where it's running between mid-scale and 2/3. Roger.
Okay, roger that. Well, right now I'm about 2/3 of the scale right now.
Roger. Rather than pulling out a word like, I would just speak a little faster. Sometimes that is more representative of your actual level, because when you give us almost a steady state tone, that meter is going to read higher than what it would between words, because words are short pulses, whereas a steady state tone makes the meter read higher than what it normally would.
QSL. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave this one where it is. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to switch radios. Over.
All right, you might have hit your frequency control. You sound a little bit high.
Yeah, I bumped my VFO knob. I'm going to switch radios. Give me about 10 seconds. Over.
All righty. Sounds good to me. This is KC9VKV, and this is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. Right now, we're checking out a radio, actually 2 radios. A gentleman just went over to his second radio, and we're going to bring that online. Hopefully, I don't know how long that might take. Anyway, we'll turn it back and see if he's got it done.
When he's finished, can you get K10YQ?
Yes, sir, I can, I think. Go ahead.
NA3P running on my
Standby.
7300. Over.
All right, you're running your 7300, Roger.
Roger. And I've got the ICOM 7300. It's new. I bought it on Black Friday. I'm running 100 watts barefoot. Mic gains at only 17%. I got compressor on 3. And the ALC is really only bouncing into about half, like you said, about half to 2/3 scale. Over.
Roger. Now, I could tell you were pulling off mic when you were looking for things, so the most important thing is to always stay on axis to your microphone. That's the best way, because what happens when you pull off mic is that you lose the high frequency tonalities of your voice, and it becomes muddy and then peaky too, because it's missing so much of the signal. So always remember to stay on mic as best you can. Stay on axis to the microphone. Now you're running the hand mic. Is that a Roger?
Roger. And also, besides running the hand mic, on the 7300, I have the bass -2 and the treble +2, because I have a bit of a bassy voice. Over.
I think that's working pretty good. Now remember, on that hand mic, you must work across it. Do not work directly into it. Pull that hand mic up to your cheek, the side of your cheek, and speak across it. Roger?
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm doing what you said. I'm speaking across it rather than into it. Over.
Roger. Much better. Now, can you see your ALC now?
Roger. It's like you said, about half to 2/3 scale right now. Over.
Roger. And your compressor's running a 3?
Yeah, Roger. 3 on the compressor. Over.
All right. I would take that the EQ tone control, if you will. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, Roger. My EQ is -2 on the bass and +2 on the treble. Over.
Roger. I would take that up another 2 on the top end, 2 more on the treble control. So that makes you +4 on the treble and -2 on the bass.
Okay, let me look that up real quick. Let me find that menu just a minute.
Transmit, menu, transmit, sideband, tone control. Transmit, sideband, transmit, tone control. I'll tell you what, why don't you just take note of that, and then when you find it, you can crank that in, Roger?
Okay. Okay, I found it. Okay, right now I'm looking at bass -3, treble +2. And what did you say I would sound better over?
Bring that treble on up 2 more. Increase your treble 2 clicks from where it is.
Roger, +4 now. This is +4 over.
All right, now talk to me and tell me about your antenna system.
Yeah, my antenna is made by myantennas.com. It's a half wave on 80 meters. It's 130 foot long end-fed wire made by myantennas.com. And it's not terribly high above ground. It's maybe 30 feet off the ground on the average. But it's a pretty good antenna. It covers 80 through 10. The only band it doesn't cover is 60 meters, but for a single wire, it does a pretty good job over.
Roger, I would go down to bass and increase your bottom bass frequency by 1 click. Add 1 click to your bottom bass. Roger?
Okay, I added 1 click to my bottom bass, over.
Roger, I think that's perfect. That 7300 is just a beautiful radio, and you know, they went out of their way to put a great stock hand mic with that radio, so it really shows off the greatness of the 7300. Roger.
Roger. Well, yeah. So far, I'm very, very happy with this radio. I'm not really replacing my old radio with this radio. I have an ICOM 7410 sitting over there, which I worked with you before on the 7410 many moons ago, but I've never, I just wanted to get a hold of you with this new radio, see if maybe you could touch it up for me a bit, over.
Roger. Well, I think it's ready to go. Sounds really good.
Hey, thanks a million. But I'm happy with this radio, really. I bought the 9700, also the UHF VHF. On Black Friday, because they had dropped the price on both radios, and I was itching for buying the 7300 for a long time, and then I saw that 9700 price was down, so I packed full of new radios for Christmas, over.
Roger that. Well, you got a great deal, man. That 7300 is just beautiful. Not really familiar with the other, but the 73 is just worth its weight in gold, I think.
It's really amazing technology what they've got in these things. I'm telling you, for $900, I mean, the technology in this box is just incredible, over.
Roger. Now if we could just get rid of all the mentally ill folks that put jammers on frequencies, we'd be doing great.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't understand. The 7200, you probably heard that up there. It's just ridiculous, over.
Roger. Now, what's your call sign again, please, sir?
November, America 3 Pacific, November Alpha 3 Pop, over.
Roger, got that, the name?
My name is Dick, Delta India Charlie Kilo, short for Richard, over.
Roger, and what's your location, sir?
I am in Culpeper, Virginia, 60 miles southwest as the crow flies to downtown Washington, D.C., or sometimes known as the swamp, over.
Hey, Roger that. Well, gosh, some things we have to live with, and some things, who can tell? We shall see. It's always, you have to wait and see what the end result is for all the investigations and all the persecutions and prosecutions. Just depends on who goes to jail, I guess.
Roger. Well, when they first created or developed Washington D.C., it was a swamp. Well, it's returned to a swamp, over.
Hey, Roger. All right, Dick, threes to you, sir, and I think you're right on top of that 7300, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, your signal is very strong here today, by the way, 5 and 9. There's my 2-meter radio going off in the background. Well, thanks a million. I'll let you work some other stations that are probably chomping at the bit to get their audio toned up a little bit, over.
Roger, threes to you, sir. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you later. This is KC9VKV in the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog network. From now until 5, we record live. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.